Hey, we're here at the shop to do the intro for today's episode, and it's mainly a large corn harvest, and Greg starts planting over in field 7. Okay, we're here with the Challenger 680B combine, and we're going to start on the corn harvest, at least put a row around the field. Billy is over at the shop filling up his coffee thermos, so we'll see how much of this we can get done before he gets here to take over. We'll get it all set up, unloaded. Unfold the header. Maybe we'll do a little bit of in-cab too, once we get her set up. Alright. This is a pretty big field, and once we get Billy working on it, we're going to get out and run chaser wagon for Billy, and Cowboy Andy's going to be in the next field doing another corn harvest. And we got Boots sitting in the grain train waiting for us to come fill up. Greg, when he wakes up, is going to go over and do a little planting on the new field 17 we bought. So yeah, this is a pretty nice combine, Challenger. Well, it would have been nicer if I'd hit that last row, I guess. Might have to come fix that up for Billy later. But we'll do this prep work and come back when things are in full swing. Alright, we got a little bit of transportation to do here, let's call it. I'm with the Big Bud 747 at the yard. And Greg, one of our helpers, is out on an ambulance call at the volunteer fire department. So we're going to get him set up when he comes back to go doing a wheat planting over on field 17. If we can get this hooked up and filled and taken over there for him, get started. I am really guessing that distance wrong today. That's probably a little better. There we go. Select wheat. There we go. Over to our seed pallet and fill up. There's a little story about that plow that's sitting in front of the shop, so we'll have to tell that sometime. It may mean nothing, or it may mean something. Yeah, the Big Bud and the Big Horse Man, a nice looking rig. It's a good thing we sold some silage. Had the money to fill this up. Alright, let's do a little in-cab on the way over there. It's not a far trip. Just up the road here. And to the left. It says dead end, and they aren't kidding. The road ends up here past field 17. Alright, the entrance is right next to where we got the case Magnum parked. We had the case parked up here. We put in a little bit of grass headlands in this field as well, just to give Greg some turning room on either end when he gets to it. But I guess we're ready when he gets back. Okay, we're back on our big corn harvest. We've got Billy rolling in the Challenger. I'm going to do the same thing on this field, get it ready for Cowboy Andy to get in the Gleaner. We'll mow around once. And then get him rolling. I have no idea what these fields are going to yield. It might be pretty big. Well, it might be pretty small. I don't know if they were fertilized. These are the original crops that came on the map. Alright. I'll do a little bit in cab here with the Gleaner. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do some field prep work after we get this harvest done. Get these fields ready to plant again. Go outside the cab. Let's see how our big Gleaner's doing. I do like the animation for the chaff on the back. And I definitely enjoy the inspector mod there on the left that shows me how full everybody is. Well, I guess we'll make a little cut here. And then get back when everybody's working hard and it's time for me to do some chaser wagon work. Yeah, we're still in the Gleaner doing the headlands, but I thought I'd get this little shot of us in this field and Billy going at it with the Challenger next door there. Nice to see some work getting done. As long as Billy's got coffee, he'll do a day's work for you. Yeah, Greg is at the shop. He is doing the maintenance work on the Big Bud 747. You always got to do your maintenance work when you've got complicated machinery. Check the oil, make sure the tires are right air pressure, look at the hydraulics. Otherwise your machinery tends to break down. That's always the thing on Farming Simulator. All this kind of fun stuff is what you end up doing. You don't end up doing the other 90% of things you do on the farm that are boring and tedious. But we'll come back when we get Cowboy Andy up and into this combine. Right. Cowboy Andy's working on the Gleaner in the field next door, and he is already 65% full. So we are going to take our chaser wagon and go empty out. Hopefully be back by the time Billy needs empty. And yes, I'm doing a little bit of in-cab while we're traveling. I know some folks really like the in-cab work. Boots is still up here in the New Holland, keeping the tractor from being stolen. We'll wake him up as we go past here. See if we can catch Cowboy Andy here on the other side of the field. I will probably have to go out of cab to empty him out, since I really don't have any idea where the wagon's sitting behind us. There's no rearview mirror, apparently. If I didn't say before, we did get a different mod for the Challenger tractor. See if we can get him before he gets to the end of the field, and we didn't. I really don't like to drive over the crops, but I guess we're going to have to empty him out. You see the ADM plant over there? That's a field we replanted in canola. I'm not sure why I did that, but I did, so we'll have a little canola harvest here at some point. See if we can get right underneath the pipe. All right. Yep, I've got no idea how much corn we're going to get out of these two fields. Could be quite a bit, could be not much at all. Alright, Cowboy Andy is empty. We'll let him get past us here. Go back in cab and go check on Billy. And we are 50% full. I do intend pretty soon to start using Xbox controller for some of these things, especially the loaders and telehandlers. Using mouse is just not the most efficient thing. Again, we'll have to make sure Boots is awake up here in the cab. And for those people not from North America, yes, we're driving on the right side of the road, or the correct side of the road. We drive on the right here. Might have to go see what happened to Billy. Oh, there he goes again. He is on the far side of the field. He's got 70%. Oh, let's empty him out, and then we'll do a cut when everybody's full again, come back and do our chasing. I think this is working out pretty well for us. We've got quite a bit harvested here without a huge pain in the neck of emptying. And let's come back when we got a little more progress made. Okay, we're here with the Big Bud 747 in our Big Field 17. What we're fixing to do is get Greg started with his wheat planting. If we can get him lined up, we'll put him in the cab and let him go. Hopefully we got enough headlands put in. All right. I guess we'll be back to our corn harvest. Right, we're here at the grain train, just simply because the pipe is going to be in the right direction. We're going to dump the 76% we have here before we go over and unload Cowboy Andy again. And I've had Boots unhook the New Holland. Just so we've got more of a straight shot into the trailers. There we go. You can see it's kind of a tight fit there on where the pipe wants to trigger filling our trailers. Okay, that's us about empty. We'll come back when there's more work to do.